Okay, so all of you guys know that I love science, right? But what you guys might not know is that I also love magic. And one of the reasons why I love magic and science is because both of them kind of do the same thing. When you see magic and when you see science, it makes you wonder. It makes you curious, right? It makes you ask the question, well, how did that happen? What's going on there, right? And that's the reason why I love both magic and science. They're kind of similar. In fact, one of my favorite sayings is that the magic of today is the science of tomorrow. And the reason for that is because when you don't understand something, it seems magical. You don't really know why it's happening. It seems like something totally outlandish or amazing took place, right? There is a famous sci-fi writer. His name is Arthur C. Clarke, right? And he said the same thing, but in a somewhat different way, right? He said that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, right? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And if you think about that, that's totally true too, right? If you were able to go back in time, right, like really far back in time to the medieval times, or maybe even further, right? But you were able to take your iPad with you, right? And Catherine here is my assistant. She's got to hold my microphone. And you were able to take this back in time. You were able to take a selfie. Right? So you take a selfie of yourself, and then you showed it to somebody, right? What would they say? Right? They would be like, "Oh my God, how did you trap me in there? Right? Did you steal part of my soul? Like, how did you fit me in that little book?" Right? The iPad is an advanced technology. It even today seems magical sometimes. Right? So magic, technology, science, they all kind of go together. And when you don't understand something like magic and you start to study it, right? And you use science and technology, that's when you really start to learn about things, right? And so that's why I love all of them. So who's ready for a magic trick? Right? Okay. So Kate's gonna film, right? She's gonna try and get as close so that you can see the up-close magic. And Catherine's gonna be my assistant whenever I need it. She's gonna hold the microphone for me as well as doing a few other things. Yeah, Catherine. Okay. So the first thing that I have here, we're gonna do a card trick. Okay, so this is a deck of cards. It's a brand new deck of cards. It even has the plastic on it, right? So I haven't done anything to this deck of cards. It's brand new, and it'll probably take me a while to even open it. Not part of the magic trick. It's also very tricky. Okay, here we go. Right? So that proves that it's not been tampered, right? Okay, if I show this to the camera, I'm going to open it up. All the cards are inside here. Okay, they're brand new, so they even have the jokers. Take the jokers out, but you can see that they're in order. You got all of the regular suits. You got spades, diamonds, all the way from ace all the way up to king. You got the hearts. All of them are there, right? You got the two jokers there too. Okay, so because they're in order, I'm going to give them to my assistant. She's going to shuffle them. I'm not going to do anything to them. She's going to mix it up totally randomly, right? And that way, it's not like I have any idea on the order that they're in. touch it. Catherine, cut it. Mix it up again really quickly. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. So, now they're totally randomized. I don't know the order, but I'm going to randomly pick. Again, I don't know what's here. I'm going to randomly pick just a few of them, right? And we don't need all of the cards for this magic trick. So I'm just going to pick 20 cards. And again, I don't know the order. I don't know what's going to come up. In fact, so that you can see it, Kate's kind of focusing on the cards so that you can see the 20 cards, right? So I'm going to count them out. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20. I don't need the rest of these cards. I'm just going to use these 20 cards. Okay, now for our magic trick, I'm going to lay them out on the table, and we're going to pick one randomly. I'm not going to know which one we pick, and then I'm going to try and figure it out. That's the main idea. But the way I'm going to lay it out on the table here is I'm going to lay it out in a very special magical shape. Turns out in nature, right, there's all this stuff for science, but there's also all this magic around us too. And one of these magical shapes is a horseshoe. You guys know horseshoes bring good luck, right? Well, that's because they're magical. So I'm going to lay them out in a horseshoe. I'm going to put 2, 3, 4, 5 of them aiming kind of at me to bring the magic to me, right? And then I'm going to lay the horseshoe out this way around. Okay, so here's where you guys come in. A little bit of interactivity. You guys know I'm a science teacher, but you also know I'm a math teacher, right? So we're going to do some numbers here. I need somebody to yell out a number. Okay, I heard 7 first. Okay, now what should we do with that 7? Adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. Multiply. Give me a number to multiply 7 by. 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, good. Now give me another number. 8. Okay. 8. What should we do? Subtract, add? Subtract. Okay, 21. 21? 21 minus 8 is? 13. 13, good. Okay. Something else. What else should we do? 11. Okay. 11, and then? 6. 13 divided by 11. I knew somebody was going to cause a problem. 13 divided by 11. 1.18, so we got 1. Let's round it to 1. Okay. Give me another number. 6. 6. The one I heard clearly was 6. We haven't added yet, so we'll add 6. Right? 6 plus 1 is 7. One more. 12. Okay, 12. Okay. Can't really subtract and get a negative number, so we'll add again. Okay, so 12 plus 7 is 19. And then wait, somebody said something here. 42. I only have 20 cards here. Can't go up to 42. Okay, 4. So 19 minus 4 is 15. Let's stick with 15. I think that's good enough. Totally random, right? We picked out all these numbers. You guys told me what to do. 15 is the number. Okay? So I'm going to count 15 spaces, and we're going to figure out where this card is. That's going to be random too. Random cards on the table, random number picked, and I'm going to count them out. Okay, get closer here, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? But just to make it more random, I'm going to go back in the other direction. Okay, so we're going to count 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is the card. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. Catherine's going to pick it up in a second. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. She's going to show it to all of you. She'll show it to Kate. We'll put it up on the screen. I'll keep my eyes closed. Okay, go ahead. So, I'm not going to touch the cards. Catherine, mix them up, put it back all over wherever you want. Okay. Thank you for spreading them out. I'm gonna just put them back together.
That was part of the directions.
Okay. So, now here's the other thing about how science and math science and magic are similar. The more people who get involved in science and magic, the better results you get, right? And so what we're going to do is try to get more people involved, right? And so I'm going to need 20 volunteers, one for each card. Catherine is going to ask you to come up to the stage. We're going to spread out, and I'm going to give one card to each one of you. Okay? So we'll pick out 20. So you pick out 20. On that side. I'll do 10 on this side. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Did I count right? We have 19, 20. Thank you. Okay. Straight out. Cards here, right? It's not, I didn't totally mess this up already. The card is here, right? You guys saw it? Okay. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and figure out who has the card. And in science, what we would do when we don't know the answer to the question is we would use the scientific method, right? We would make observations, we would collect data, and we would come to some sort of conclusion. With magic, we do something similar, but instead of making observations, we look for signs, right? Magical signs. And so that's what I'm going to do. There's magic all around us, so I'm going to look for the signs, and I'm going to try and figure out who has the card. Okay, let's see here. Okay. This is really, really interesting. If you look at it, right, we have only one person wearing red on this side. Okay. So, what that means, when we only have one person wearing red on one side, that means that it's it's not a number that's less than 3. So anybody who has a number less than 3, I know it's not you. So you can go ahead and sit down. Catherine, you wanna get the cards as they go? 3 or less, yeah, 3 or less. Give your cards to Catherine. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's see. We got another sign. I need another sign here. Okay. Okay. Abby just started laughing. Okay. When I hear laughter, that tells me something. That tells me that it can't be a king, right? It can't be a king. So if you have a king, laughter told me you got to sit down. Okay. All right, good. Catherine? There's another sign right there. Catherine is wearing a flower skirt. Flower skirt. You know what looks like a flower? Eights. Right? Eights. So no eights. It can't be an 8. If you got an 8, you gotta sit down. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can see some bigger signs here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, look. Mr. Stevens gave a poem about dogs. We got a dog on stage. When you have dogs near or around you, it means that it's not spades. Right? It's not spades. Well, you know, dogs go digging and they dig up spades. It's not spades. So you can throw out the spades. Oh, wait a second here. Somebody messed up. This is a club. We had the club. Okay, well, it's okay. When somebody messes up, it also means it's not them. So you can go back and sit down. Okay. So that's also a sign. Okay. So now we're down to the last few here. Okay. So look, we got 2 red sweatshirts, right? So that probably means when there are 2 red sweatshirts, it means it's got to be a red card. Okay, so the black cards, we can sit down. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Look. We got a height thing going on here. I'm seeing this get taller and taller and taller. Right. So as the numbers get bigger, right? That means that it can't be the smallest number on the stage. So Habiba, you can sit down to our last 2. Okay. So I need one more sign here. I need to really focus on this one. Okay. I think I got it. The lights are really bright. They're shining like diamonds. So Bree, I think you gotta sit down. Right? Is this the card? No? Wait. You guys are joking, right? Okay, wait. Don't ruin it for me. Don't yell it out. I gotta figure out where this went wrong. Thank you. Yeah. Why did? Okay. Look. Okay. Now, I gotta think about this. When I started talking, I had said that any sufficiently advanced technology, Arthur C. Clarke said this, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That must have been where we went wrong. I didn't use any technology, so there was no magic. Wait, you're right. I did use some technology in the beginning. I took a selfie. Right? And if you look at the selfie, get close on this, Kate. Look at the selfie, that's me, right? You can see Catherine. Oh, you photobombed me, that's funny. But look.
enjoyed that. If you're anything like me and don't understand math, I have no idea what just happened. But it was cool.